Speaking of Shabaloth, we now have 10 Shabaloths. Congratulations.
Woo. Oh, they all got. They all got.
You gave me bluffs. That's so nice of you.
Good night, everybody.
Wait,
Can you hear me now, Abandon?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
What the heck? What the heck, dude?
Can you hear me now?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
Alright.
truly could not hear you.
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna reload.
What am I doing?
Alright.
Peter, I need to talk to you.
Hi.
Oh, I'm the goon. I'm a
You're
easy
the
little
goon.
goon guy. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put a mustache on. Thank you. Bye.
I don't have a napkin handy. That's unfortunate. All right, we'll use this rag. This is my coffee rag. Okay, sweet. Let's go through the night. First, Poe. I think I'm going to learn new things this game. Yeah, so all of these characters, the theme is all of these characters are likely to cause or prevent death. Is very, very frequent in this game. We'll give an innkeeper, a minstrel, and an exorcist. Our evil team is... Ooh, we've got a strong evil team. Go away. So let's wake up our evil team and tell him who his teammates are. Oops. I forgot to also tell him. I forgot to also tell the others. That's fine. Wake up both of them. We've also got Crash the Assassin, the Innkeeper, perhaps a relative of mine, and Crimsonite the DA. Should be very fun. We've got a sailor. Who is our sailor? That is Lone Game Master. The sailor's ability is every night they choose a player, and either that player or they themselves will be made drunk, which is the negative side of the sailor's ability. The positive side is that when the sailor isn't drunk, they can't die, which is pretty incredible. So they have to pass a little drunkenness around town, but the flip side is that they are immortal, which can be very helpful. We'll ask the DA to make a choice. The Devil's Advocate has the ability that every single night they get to choose somebody. If that person is executed the next day, then they don't die. You should choose a player. Not district attorney. No. What's the difference, really? The grandmother. Who should we give the grandmother? You start knowing a good player. Okay. They choose themselves, which means they are decidedly drunk. Crash is protected by the DA. The grandmother gets to know one specific person. Immortal if they're not drunk, right? Just like real life. Why don't we show the Fool to the grandmother? That will be fun. So the grandmother gets really strong info. They learn a good player's name and role just right off the bat. The flip side is that when that player dies, they also die. You start knowing a good player and their character. If the demon kills them, you die too, more specifically. Yeah. The Poe, the leader of the evil team, has a special ability. Each night after the first night, you may choose a player and they die, or you may choose not to choose a player. If that is the case, then they choose 3 players the next night and all of them die. Foolish grand baby. The Fool, by the way, has the ability that the first time that the Fool dies, they don't. So that's fun. Mm-hmm. It is based on the Teletubbies. How did you know? Very insightful. A lot of not death happening in the town. Well, there's also an assassin who gets to kill an extra person once during the game at night. There is also the gossip. Each day they make a public statement. If it was true, a player dies. There is also the gambler. Each night choose a player and guess their character. If you guess wrong, you die. So there's a lot of there's a lot going on. Yeah, so deaths don't happen at the normal pace is the general gist. Let's see. Abandoned sent me a private message. Okay. One last thing I want to do. Well, I'm letting them stew a little bit longer than I like to. My apologies to everybody who rewatches this VOD, but I just want to pull chat onto screen real quick so that we can see your chat messages in the VOD too. That's great. Good. Sweet. Emoji just a toy. Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's wake everybody up.
Still terrible or better now?
That's better.
That's sweet.
Yay.
I feel
Yay.
like death. Thanks for asking. I died last night, as I am wont to do.
As I am want.
Yeah, WONT.
I didn't want you to die.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that quite a bit. However, somebody did. So please find my murderer and execute them. Have a nice
For
day.
the record,
All right, it was Yenza.
Oh, cool. That's my
I
favorite
secondarily wanted P-Tony to die because that meant we could play Clock Tower. It is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Let's see.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
You're
Gosh,
welcome.
I'm
Do you want to
popular.
chat? Nope, just kidding. Crash, you want to have a chat?
Let's go,
Nope,
Yenza.
just
Let's do
kidding.
it.
Oh, what? Huh?
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. You shouldn't trust me. Anyways, do you want to do a 3 for 3?
So this is the first time I've actually played this one, so I don't even know the characters.
That's fine. You can take your time. You can just go run into the script really quick and grab 3. What else? What did you want to get in a call for? If you just wanted to sit here and interrogate me? Is that
Pretty
all?
much, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want to do a 3 for 3?
No, I can do a 3 for 3.
Yeah.
I
let's
just need
do
to.
that. You just need
Great.
to check out my mustache. You just want to behold my mustache? Yeah.
I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed.
That's a nice mustache, isn't it? I'll go first if you want some more time.
Okay,
Or-
yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. All right, so I'm either the sailor, the gambler, or the professor.
Okay, Sailor, the Gambler, or the Professor.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, his question is, who is
And-
Scruffy?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just about as scruffy as you are right now.
Hey.
It would be 10,000 Days by Tool.
Oh,
That is my clue.
Okay, so you're really good at math. You're the professor. Understood.
Okay, sure, if that's what you think.
I don't know Tool albums, so that doesn't help
Oh.
me a ton, but
Well, that's what I'm sticking with.
fair enough.
Maybe I
Ben
need a better-
always
better
gives
shtick.
riddles.
This is my
for-
new shtick, by the way. No riddles, but I am
was
gonna be
on,
like,
if we were on the other script, on like Trouble Brewing, I would have been like, what is a? Can you make a word by changing one letter in your name?
oh,
And then like
that's a fun one.
butler into butter.
What's your new
into
shtick?
blimp.
I was just telling chat
guess
that your
that's-
shtick is making riddles. Is that not true
So
anymore?
I used to do riddles, but I feel like a new season, I gotta have a new shtick. So, there's still gonna be riddle-like, but instead of me trying to come up with a clever riddle, I am going to name the closest album or musician or artist or genre to what my role is
Gotcha.
that I can think of.
So anything emo means you're the killer, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I listen to mostly metal, hard rock, and emo.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think that's a reasonable suspicion.
Oh my gosh.
So what I'm hearing is Ben is more likely to be the killer.
Yes, sure. I mean, I did say I was glad you died earlier today.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right, well, carry
I guess
on. Good
actually
luck.
now that I'm like looking at my joke of can you change one letter to get a different a different word, it still kind of holds. It's just not as funny as like going butler to butter. But like I guess like sailor to jailer, gambler
Yep.
to rambler still works. Goon to moon. Anyway,
Yep.
yeah, back to town.
Fangu to... Oh, wait, that's not on the script. Zombol to Ombol.
Have a cat.
You have a cat.
And then
What?
where do we see the list of like?
It's going to be on the right side of your screen. So
Right.
there should be a little tab that says characters. You can click that and it'll come out a little bit. You can also press the C
Oh,
button.
I see.
And it'll
Thank
give
you,
you a
Mel.
description of all the characters.
I
You
would
press
never
C again,
get
it'll
his-
go away.
Hints at this point.
But yes, I have a cat. That is what I can tell you about me.
Okay.
Captain, thanks for the follow. Good to meet you.
I'm
You're at the
just getting
beginning
my
of day
landlines
one.
back, you know.
You're good. Ooh, Sailor Hard Claim.
Why
Gotcha.
do I have
Nice.
alerts twice? That's interesting.
All right. Well,
Take it however you want.
Okay.
Okay, well, we gotta. I like to talk to a lot of people, so.
All right.
I'm,
See you.
yeah.
Bye.
Oh, well, never mind. Let's talk to Jens and Ben.
If I were to
Screw you.
listen to
Dang it.
any band or album, it would be... I'm trying to think of one that I think people would know. Maybe I should have spent more time last night thinking of this.
This is the worst information
Yeah.
give ever. I wish
Yeah,
you know
part
what,
of
I
the
take
Reach
back my 3
community.
for 3. My
Good to
information I
meet
give
ya.
to you is this.
I have you marked as the goon, so it's
That's
fine.
great,
I'm
that's
ignoring your
great.
3 for 3.
That's beautiful. I'm also gonna ignore yours too. Hold on. I can play this game also. You are the gossip. Got it. Bye.
Great. Bye. This is not working the way I wanted it to.
Fool. You fool.
You've activated my trap card. What do I have? What can you tell me?
I can tell you that I am either the gambler, the gossip, or the courtier.
Okay. Fair enough. Do you know who you would gamble if you were the gambler?
I would gamble Kevin as the grandmother.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Well, but like wait, I really don't know these rules. Grandmother. Okay, so it's not bad if we know who the grandmother is. It's bad if we know who the grandmother points to. Right, because if the demon kills that person, the grandmother.
Right.
Right. You don't want double people.
I can do riddles.
No, I don't want to do riddles. Please, no more riddles. I'm so scared of riddles.
You can cross my drawbridge if you solve these riddles 3.
I want
I'm
TC to
gonna
sing the
leave
gambler.
probably. Anyways, I'm either the sailor, the gambler, or the professor.
Sailor, gambler, professor. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Custom note. Sail, gamble.
Yeah, we're.
Professor. Okay.
I have mixed feelings about our sound effects. We are
Gossip, Gambler,
phasing them out, but we have a couple that you can enjoy in the meantime.
Sorry, I speak fast.
So please do.
Gossip, gambler, Moonchild is me. I'm going to be gossiping either way today. So
Okay.
whether I am that or not, but
Beautiful. I will also be gossiping either today, whether I am not or not. Thanks. All right,
Blended.
bye.
Yeah.
Bandon, do you want to have a chat?
We've got 3 seconds, but
Yeah,
sure.
really fast.
I was on time.
You were on time.
Gonged, but not for Gongden.
We're so back, baby.
Alright, Abandon, I am updating you on my actual thing.
Okay, you've changed your bit.
It's the same bit, it's just I found a more accurate one.
Okay, I'll see if I know
no.
if I know this bit. If I can solve it.
I figured you would understand the Tool reference.
I've never listened to Tool.
Ben is like,
I need to
People are
fix
doing
that.
bits and I'm not clever
I would
enough for
listen
it.
to The Devil Goes Down to Georgia.
For a soul to steal. He was in a
Doing
bind.
crimes
'cause
is
he was way
great.
behind, but
I
he was
love
willing to
crime.
Now
steal.
you've done it.
It's such an American song.
I don't play the
honestly.
fiddle though.
All right. So the way that nominations work in my town is if you want to make a nomination, please raise your hand just as a visual cue to help me know which voice belongs to which box. You say that your name nominates so-and-so. You all get 1 nomination per day so long as you're alive. Each person can be nominated once per day so long as you're playing the game, I suppose. You can be dead and be nominated. Why not? Yeah, and then we do votes. There will be a clock hand. And also, if once you nominate, you have the floor to make your case. The person who is nominated gets to make a response. Everyone else, please don't speak while they're making their case and their defense. Then I will start the votes, and while the clock hand is going, you are able to you can try to persuade people while they're in the midst of voting. That's fine. All right, nominations are open.
I would like to nominate Yenza.
Map Hack nominates. Oh, yeah, we can do gossip right afterwards. Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Map nominates Yenza. Tell us about it.
Yonza. She claimed to me to be a rapscallion, and I do not believe that is the kind of person that we would like to have in our town.
Sold.
Convinces
You
me.
have something against rappers?
Yeah,
Yenza,
true.
your reply.
I got a reply actually. Map back.
Everything I said was true.
No, hold on. Yeah, same. I'm so sorry. This is gonna be really offensive, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Map Hack said that he feels like he's deaf, and I don't think that's somebody we want in our town. So I'm gonna nominate him next.
Oh,
What?
are you able?
What,
to-
Yenza? You have to speak up. I can't hear you.
Hands up!
Yenza on the block. I don't know if we can upload this on YouTube anymore.
That's not Australian. She's ableist.
Yeah, I just want to say, I do have something against rappers. I don't like the way that they like work with paper to cover things. I think it's very suspicious.
4 is
I, for one,
not
don't like scallions.
enough.
And
All right.
That's true.
Scallions
I'm
are kinda
I'm all
hit or
for rappers. Scallions, less so.
Does anybody want to gossip? Go ahead and raise your hand if you'd like to gossip. Sweet. We'll start at 12 o'clock. Go ahead, Abandon.
I would like to gossip that the big bad is either the Zomboul or the Poe.
Okay. Up next is Ben.
I would like to gossip that the Puka is between Crash, going clockwise from Crash to Hannah inclusive.
Okay. Up next is Crash.
I would like to gossip that the outsider count has been modified.
All right. Up next is Crimsonite.
Crimsonite would like to gossip that the lunatic is in play.
Wow. Up next is Tasty Cakes.
Tasty Cakes would like to gossip that the big bad is between Lone Game Master and Map Pack inclusive, going clockwise.
Okay. And finally is Daniel.
Yes, I would like to gossip that there are 2 people who would survive execution today, not counting the pacifist.
Okay, thank you. All right. Nominations resume.
Well, I was gonna pull back on my bit, but no one else is doing anything. So, who wants to kill Matt Pack?
Damn, Matt Pack. Wait, what did you say, Yenza? I can't hear you.
Yenza would like to kill Matt Pack.
Yenza nominates Matt Pack. Tell us about it.
I'm a simple rapscallion with simple needs. I like to execute people. I like to execute people who try to execute me. It's a simple request. Please say yes.
Matt Pack, your reply.
I would like to point out that Yenza, in her rapscallionish way, has violated etiquette by not raising her hand when she made her nomination, and therefore I would like.
What was that?
That's all I need to see.
Well, not only is he deaf, but he's also mute.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, good.
He's,
She did not raise her hand prior to nominating, and therefore I would like all of you to consider this nomination null and void. Thank you.
All right, 6 votes will put Map on the block.
Additional information, I said Matt Pack's joke was bad, and therefore he must be evil, and he didn't deny it, so he's definitely evil.
4 is not enough. Any other nominations?
Well, I'm glad we nominated each other.
Yeah, it was cute. It was fun.
Daniel,
One
go
fun
ahead.
little bit we did.
Yeah. What?
What? Huh? I'm gonna nominate you again. I won't
Can
raise
I
my
nominate
hand.
this
I
bit,
think
whatever
Daniel's
this
raising his
is?
hand.
Can
Daniel
we
wants
just
to
nominate
both
both of
papers
them?
today. They're
Like, they're
both-
clearly not on the same team, so if we get
Daniel would
both
like
of
to nominate Crimsonite.
Daniel nominates Crimsonite. Tell us about it.
This is for science.
All right, Crimsonite, your reply.
you know, science could work here. So do what you will.
6 votes will put Crimsonite on the block.
I like science.
I love science. Science is my favorite. But I think this amount of votes is good so that we can so Crimsonite can decide if he wants it or not. Well,
I'm gonna let Crimsonite decide if he wants it or not.
he
I like your point, Matt Pack.
5
I
is
hate science.
Science should never do that ever again.
Hold on, I'm getting a sound effect. 5 is not enough.
Nani?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Trekkie, for the Nani. Any other nominations?
Everyone go spam Nani. Chat, spam Nani now.
Yes.
Is that Trekkie who
Before
was
it's
supposed to
gone.
play with us but is not
Before
playing
it's
with us? Is that
Uh-huh.
Trek? Is that? Oh! Oh!
Uh-oh.
I nominate
Oh.
Abandon because I can't nominate Father Trekkie.
Ben nominates Abandon. Tell us about it.
He gave me information and then immediately walked it back. Also, I just like nominating him.
Abandon, your reply.
Wait, when did I give you information and walk it back? No, I'm actually curious because I think
I mean,
told
you didn't really like directly walk it back.
Okay. I guess I see what you're saying. That I was like, it could eliminate. Yeah, but no, I am
it's
gonna nominate you
telling
back
the
because I
truth.
said I would.
Okay, good.
All right, 6 votes will put Abandon on the block. Oh, Trekkie lets us know he is already dead. Oh, and the internet is not stable tonight. That makes sense.
Well, clearly not for me either, apparently.
But we can't go to the graveyard and have a funeral for him tonight.
1
It's
is
true.
not enough unless the Vizier wants to push
I
it
would
through.
like to push that nomination.
Abandon nominates Ben.
Abandon nominates Ben. Tell us about it.
I said I would, and he also referenced 2 different albums that I've not heard before, so his information is null and void.
Classic.
Ben, your reply.
Also, you know.
I am taking
Approved.
Abandon's metalhead cred
voicing-
away because he
voicing
hasn't listened to
evidence,
Pool.
So it seems
So kill me all you want, but
6 votes will put Ben on the block.
Kill him all you want. It won't make you unsus.
Ben's character token is he socially registers as good no matter what, and mine is I socially register as evil no matter what.
Yeah, that's why
So
you have the red
wild
name and I have the
tokens.
blue name.
Four is
This
not
town
enough.
loves nominating, but
The
cannot
math
execute
math.
Oh,
at all.
I just realized Ben is wearing a red shirt and Ben is wearing a blue shirt.
Oh my god.
Coincidence?
Blue shirt. That means I'm good. And Jens is wearing a red shirt.
And Map is also wearing a red shirt.
No, he's wearing a blue
Anyways,
shirt.
I'm
Wearing a blue
colorblind.
shirt. Are you
And I'm
blind?
Darth Vader.
Are you blind?
Oh,
All right.
Jens is
Roses are
colorblind. We
red,
need to
violets
we
are
need
red,
to nominate her
tulips are
tomorrow.
red.
This has been going on a long time. I'm gonna start closing votes in
We have
5.
so many nominations and nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I, for one, think colorblind people are not beneficial for this village.
No. Well, on that note,
We have more ableism in this city.
All right, guys.
the only thing that died
Ben's-
today is
Ben's
my
destruction.
YouTube channel. Thank you all so much.
Oh.
Good night.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, Inkazure. The pacifist has a role. Executed good players might not die. Whenever you see the word might, that means the storyteller gets to choose. So if there's a player who is good and who is executed, I can choose as a storyteller if I want to, for game reasons, spare that good player. That's all. That's all it is. Cool. Cool. Does that make sense? And the tea lady, if both your alive neighbors are good, they can't die. If Ben was sitting between two good players and neither of them could die, which would be epic for them. But Ben is actually not sitting between two good players. So good luck to him. So the pacifist doesn't do anything specific. It's just their presence in the town gives you a choice. Yeah, correct. So the pacifist is a townsfolk. So ideally, as a storyteller, I should trigger the pacifist ability at least once to help the good team. But I don't have to. Especially if the good team is running away with things. All right. Other knights. First is the sailor makes a choice. And the gambler also makes a choice. So if Ben's neighbors were one of each, the one good person would still not be safe. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. All right. Lone Game Master is choosing himself again. He's being very careful about not distributing his drunkenness, which has pros and cons. I think he's a more cautious player, which is fine. No, you got no.
Sorry, I think I messed that up. I didn't
no, you're
know
fine.
how to actually send it. My thing is Daniel as professor.
Okay, thank you much. All right, so he has gambled that Daniel is the professor. He is incorrect, which means that he dies by the power of gambler. The devil's advocate then chooses Yenza, which turns her evil, actually. You are evil. The goon has a very odd ability. Each night, the first player to choose you with their ability is drunk until dusk. You become their alignment. So since Crimsonite is evil and he's the first person to choose Yenza tonight, he is made drunk by the goon, but he made Yenza evil. Womp womp. Then we ask Abandon to make a choice. Oh no, evil Yenza. Yeah, maybe she'll die today and she'll be locked. Once the goon dies, then they are locked in with whatever alignments they currently have. So if the town executes her today, then she could be locked in as evil. We'll see. If the demon kills them, Ben. Ooh, good kill. So oftentimes the Poe wants to save one kill. Choose to kill nobody. Well, yeah, no, that's valid. But a tea lady is very dangerous because a tea lady always wants to get their neighbors executed to test whether their neighbors are good or evil. And that's very scary for the Poe sitting next to the tea lady. So that's an excellent choice. All right, I believe that's everybody. Good times.
Impressive.
That's kind of a little backwards because blankets are supposed to warm you, but it cools you instead. But that's still nice. That's nice.
I'm always hot, so I would need a cooling blanket.
False. Actually, you're cold like a corpse.
Oh no.
Oh, I am too.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
Oh.
Shab?
Talk about it.
Shab or Gossip Kill? One of the
Yeah.
two.
Which one of you is a dirty, stinky gossip?
I'll say I was the tea lady.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I nominated you, Amanda.
That makes a lot of sense now, yeah.
Does anyone want to talk about who murdered me?
I think it was Yenza.
I'm the grandmother. You are the fool.
Okay.
That's why I was going around telling people I was deaf.
Okay. Ha.
So you can trust me. I can trust you. I'm okay with being executed, frankly, because you have 2 lives, which is great. So, like, I don't think it's super... Because basically, like, 2 of your lives are my life plus your life. So if people want to execute me because they think I'm suspicious or whatever, then that's fine with me. I don't really care.
Okay.
So, just FYI. Have you learned anything useful?
No.
No? Okay. I think I just have, like, suspicions of everybody at this point. So, do you know who Scruffy was, or Ben?
No, I don't know nothing.
Sailor or
Hmm.
Fool. Or Gossip. But I didn't. I think it's more likely there's a protecting role like that.
Yeah.
There's Gambler. Okay.
Yeah. So, I just I've not played this version before, so I was trying to figure out how to guess someone without completely giving away my role, which I probably should have just given away my role so that I could try to get someone who was safe. But
Okay.
yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any information. Sorry, I'm just a
Yeah, all I know is you're not the professor.
outsider.
So
If you wanted to just
I,
do that.
I said innkeeper also.
Oh, innkeeper, sailor, or pacifist.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Confirm to you whether or not I was telling the truth about Tea Lady.
Because the only with the song the song clue exchange, like I said, there are no matter what I claimed, I wouldn't be able to, like, if I'm claiming Gambler, I would say the Gambler by Kenny Loggins. All right, I'm going to try to get some more talks in, but if I am Gambler, I will definitely do that tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Great. See ya.
Bye.
Specific than that. I am in each. I am a night activation role that could not activate the first night.
Okay, so each night asterisk.
Each night asterisk or professor once per game at night asterisk.
Oh, okay. I operate in the day.
Okay. And okay. Ben was Tea Lady. I might be able to narrow down.
Yeah.
I guess there's a few options. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Bye.
Let's check in on anybody you guys want to see in particular.
Didn't want to be too obvious
Tasty
about it though,
cakes?
just in case Evil pegged me as a Tea Lady. So
Right.
that's why I tried to play off the abandoned thing as a joke. But
Gotcha.
now I'm dead. So
But
such
now
is
dead.
life. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. I'd rather them waste a kill on me than kill somebody producing information for town. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I did Whiskey in the Jar karaoke this week.
Nice.
Metallica version, so it was good.
The what version?
The Metallica version.
Ah, of course.
The Thin Lizzy cover.
Yes. Or rather than the Irish folk version, the traditional.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't hard claimed to anybody, but I think you might be able to help me figure this out. Because I am the gossip. So with the 2 deaths last night,
One
right
could
now
have
I've
been
got
from you? Yeah.
one could have been from me.
What
So
was
I've
your
got
gossip?
currently I've gotten notes. So
We'll have to let him know
I
afterwards,
have
Mel.
between Lone Game Master and Map Pack, the big bad's supposed to be in that range. If this was a gossip kill. And so now I'm trying to figure out if I should gossip again today.
Yeah, I mean, we want to gossip.
Okay. Ooh, maybe
He needs to learn
Game
about
Master
the
gossip
gambler.
about what the big bad is.
Yeah, that's typical.
Later.
Bye.
Well,
I'm good. I'm good.
That's
I've got my supper. I've got my cat, and
That's good.
Zay in my chat was so sweet, gifted 20 subs, and then subbed himself.
So sweet. That is really
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, actually, Pitoni got a sub from him.
That's so sweet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there
hopefully
you go.
no one kills you in the night. That'd be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too. You too.
Me too. It'll happen though. Probably most likely in the daytime though. I'm probably
Okay.
gonna get executed. You shouldn't vote for me though, right? Because we're besties now. So you won't vote
Of
for
course,
me.
absolutely.
That's good. All right, I'm gonna leave now. Bye.
Bye.
The claim plus the exchange that I've had. I've been giving gossip Gambler Moonchild.
Okay.
So based on that, I don't think I'm long for the world.
Hi,
anybody in
Faith. Good to
particular
see
you
ya.
think is worth stabbing.
I would go between TC and I don't know anything about Game Master.
Okay. I'll just go T.
Okay.
Can one be on time if they are dead?
I
suppose
The
you are
poll
always
for
late.
you specifically.
All right. If anybody wants to gossip, go ahead, raise your hand. Let's do that first.
wow, Gossip Betty's over here.
Wow. All right.
These people need to read their Bible.
I was about to say, here's the catechism. We'll start at the top again. Abandon, go ahead.
I would like to gossip that the gossip is in the top half of the circle from TC through Crash, clockwise inclusive.
Okay. Ben.
I'm dead. I can't gossip.
Thank you for your honesty. Crash.
Crash will gossip that the big bad is if Abandon is seat 1, that the big bad is in an even numbered seat.
Oh, all right.
You're supposed to be good at math, Peter. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it. I have my programs do it. Crimsonite, go ahead.
Crimsonite gossips that the Shab is between Banana clockwise through Daniel, including.
Including. All right. And Tasty Cakes?
Tasty Cakes gossips that there is a mastermind in play.
And Daniel.
Daniel would like to gossip that a protection roll activated last night. Somebody was protected from that big bad kill.
All right.
We're gonna fix that with that gossip.
Balance in the Force. Nominations are open.
Ben died. Balance in the Force.
So real fast.
He's already dead. How can he die?
Ben
again?
has already died.
Again, balance.
Ben has moved on.
He's the zombie.
Real fast.
He
I have
resurrected and
kind
then
of
he died
a
again.
trifecta of 2 people claiming, at least soft claiming Courtier and soft claiming Sailor. So I'm a little concerned about that.
Yeah, there's no madness on here
I've-
otherwise.
Right.
Heard a lot of soft claims of Sailor, so I'm not really too concerned at all.
It's the Courtier that has me more concerned.
I I feel like soft claims happen
Yeah,
a lot.
but like,
Hello?
hi.
Hello.
There
Hello.
are things that make me
Hi.
believe that
Hello?
some 3-for-3s don't work. Like, for example, I've spoken to a gambler, and one person who I believe might be the courtier had that and gossip as well. But my understanding is that other people are gossip.
That's how 3-for-3s work. Not all of them are real. There's some lies in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless all
That's how
three
you
are
start
lies.
to eliminate things is when people come out with hard claims, then you start to remove options. And removing
Oh.
options, I have discovered that we don't have the space for all the ones that we're looking at.
So, MapHack, do you think that some people have lied to you? Do you think some people...
Well, yeah,
MapHack!
undoubtedly.
Do you think that some people have said they're one role, but they're actually another role?
Wow, how dare they?
Could be fun though.
To be
I'm
fair,
just
as I
a little bit
openly declared to
suspicious.
people day one, I will never tell the truth in 3-for-3s. I told Yenza that to her face. I was like, I'm lying to you. Here are 3.
And then I started writing them down,
Gee.
and then realized, like, wait, no, and I erased them. I have
I mean,
abandoned with an erase mark.
It's really useful to know which 3
Yeah, it is
roles he's
useful.
not.
that is actually
Number.
true.
Oh.
Second
Or
call for
nominations.
nominations.
With what I've said, I would like to nominate Crimsonite.
Matt nominates Crimsonite. Tell us about it.
First of all, this is the story of a girl.
Nice.
But secondarily, Crimsonite is in kind of that trifecta of sailor/courtier that I've mentioned.
Crimsonite, your reply.
I'm a little confused because I have definitely not claimed Courtier. I
Yeah,
have someone
sailor's
else.
another one. Sorry.
Sure. I think there's someone else we should push on because if my ability works as it should, then I might not be safe.
5 votes will put Crimsonite on the block.
He's the boom dandy.
I have no idea what that information meant,
Well,
Crimsonite.
We had
I have-
5 votes yesterday, and
I mean, if we
did not
Mind.
put himself on the block for science.
Yeah.
That made me think that he's a DA.
4 is not enough.
That he's protecting his.
Epic, do you mind if I ask who else is in that trifecta?
You and Lone Game.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have that as well.
Although, in fairness, like
Mhm.
with some claims that I've received, they're very, very soft, and so like Innkeeper
Yeah.
could technically be a part of it as well. But
Hmm.
you know,
To your point, Daniel, if Crimsonite was the DA, I feel like he would have voted to put himself on the block one of the 2 days because he would be protected that day.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's actually the other role that he gave as well. Yeah.
Tasty Cakes has a nomination.
Go for it.
Tasty Cakes nominates Crash.
Tasty Cakes nominates Crash and is not executed. That's a different script. Tell us about it.
You just thrown me off.
you threw off my group.
Oh yeah, I am only doing this. I haven't talked to Crash yet, and I just wanted to see what he has to say. But also, we have if we believe Ben is actually the tea lady and he is dead, then either Abandon or Crash is evil. And in his description, Crash already reads as evil.
Also true.
Crash, your reply.
I just wanted
Yeah,
to-
that's fair. I have an ability that I'd like to test tonight. I will be 100% okay doing this tomorrow. If you're no, honestly, I'm 100% doing this okay tomorrow if you want to. But I want to see if A, my ability functions as it should, and B, ruling out a potential Poco world where Ben was sniped night 1.
5 votes will put Crash on the block.
To your point on Tea Lady, it would not have protected Ben.
Yeah, Tea Lady doesn't protect themselves.
Tea Lady
Just
protects their
Ben.
neighbors specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
But then the fact, well, it's the
Oh.
fact that Ben
No,
died.
that's true.
4 is not enough.
Makes me think that he was targeted by an evil. Like,
Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
I see it, yeah.
Crimsonite.
I don't disagree with that. It's just
finding out that one of his neighbors
Go-
is evil. That's
go
why.
to
Crimsonite would like to
Hannah,
nominate
Hannah, I have a question
Yenza.
for you. Yeah, go
Crimsonite
ahead.
nominates Yenza. Tell us about it.
This is more for science.
Yenza, your reply.
Well, we all know that Crimsonite hates science, so I don't know what we're doing about this.
5
Yes,
votes.
I
will
use
put
my
Crimsonite
dead
on
vote
the
for
block.
science.
I genuinely don't want to die, please. I cannot be any more serious.
I don't know. You still told me you were a rapscallion, and that inclines
Yeah.
me. not
Wow,
to.
you guys hate
That-
science. What is wrong with
Rapscallions
you?
like to live. We love life. I'm a rapscallion over here. He really wants to keep living.
Down
okay?
with STEM degrees. 3 votes is not enough. Any other nominations?
Clearly, this is a very religious group because we hate science.
That's
Are the two really at odds, Map Hack?
Oh no.
I don't know if you can even say that
We're
because we
all
haven't
about
executed anybody.
Kappa.
We haven't executed on people not based on science either.
Now for
Abandon
the
nominates Lone Game
All-
Master.
Abandon nominates Lone. Tell us about it.
This is for religion. No.
Convinces
The real reason is Map Hack said that he's in the trifecta of like weird sailor claims, and I feel like we should maybe execute into that at some point.
There's
And
a
like
lot
actually
of things
execute.
here.
Lone, your reply.
Yeah, I guess.
Please don't kill me. I'm a nice guy, and I'm getting really suspicious vibes from Abandoned Map and Tasty Cakes right now from all these votes.
We haven't even chatted.
5 votes will put Lone Game Master
I mean,
on the
if
block
we-
for
If we
religion.
execute somebody, the Zambul won't be able to kill. So
No, the Zambul does kill if you execute someone.
No,
no,
it's if
Yenza,
you
you
don't.
have it
I
exactly
always get that
backwards.
mixed up. I swear. I'm like, why haven't I been able to kill anyone yet?
You're thinking of the Vortex.
6
Vortex gets to
is
kill only when
enough,
people have been
and we have our first person on the block. Whoa!
Hooray, we did it!
Right now, tie it. Woo!
New
For
player,
religion.
new player death.
Any other nominations?
I mean, that's true. The first execution last
Wait, is this-
time was a new player.
Is this Lone Game Master's first game?
It is.
Yes. it's
Yes.
my first
Oh my
game.
god.
I'm so
All right,
sorry.
buddy.
I
I'm so
know.
sorry.
First game here.
Good job,
right?
Abandon.
It
It says new here, right there.
Player last time, so
Oh,
you're in good
no.
company.
Ooh.
This game is new player.
Don't worry, guys. He'll either be good or he'll
Not on
be
the new
evil.
player tower.
This
It's a
is true.
50-50 chance he's either good or evil.
Yeah.
Nope. No. There's a way higher chance he's good.
I'm aware.
No, I'm pretty sure the way statistics works is that any given player has a 50-50% chance.
Yeah.
I don't know,
No,
Ben.
I
That
don't
math sounds like it's against the church.
Yeah.
How many players? Are
Abandon would like to exile Ben for heresy.
I'm not a traveler. You can't exile me.
Okay,
Alright.
fine.
Alright,
We won't
well, I'm
exile you. We'll just
already
put you
dead,
under
so-
house arrest.
Closing
Okay, I can do
nominations in 5.
Means I can read
Yeah.
more books.
Turn Hannah up because she's kind of
Boo.
quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're okay.
Nominations are closed. Lone Game Master was in fact our big bat. No, he wasn't. Congratulations, everyone. Go to sleep.
Yay! We killed a person.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Cold
jeez, man. Feel bad for Lone Game Master. Isn't Ben already a prisoner? He is. All right. A quick explanation on what drunk means. You'll also see the term poison, which is very similar. If a player is drunk or poisoned, they will not be told that they are drunk or poisoned, but their ability won't function properly. So, for example, if the sailor is drunk, that means that their ability of you can't die won't work, and they now can die. Or if the grandmother was drunk, then they might not start. I would pretend to give them a good player in their character, but I might give them something else instead. You are muted, sorry.
I meant to message. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Not-
you're fine.
I just can't remember if you visited me or messaged me last night to ask if I wanted to use my ability. I do tonight, so I'll let you run night order. Sorry.
Oh, I hope I did, but it's possible I didn't. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I can't. I legit can't remember if you did or you didn't. But
Okay.
I'm sorry. I meant to message and say that yes, I will tonight. But
Okay, that's good to
I'm
know.
going. I'll back out and let you do night order. Sorry.
Great, thank you. Yeah, I think we might have forgotten. Oops, that feels terrible. Well, let's talk to him, who is no longer drunk. The Poe gets to make a choice. He chooses himself. The Poe makes a choice. I'm gonna call. People can't hear me. That's good. That would have been terrible. And use your ability. Oh, I suppose I could say, okay, perfect. So he's charging. That means that tomorrow night he'll be able to kill 3 people at once. And we'll find out who tomorrow night. Does that make sense, Inkazure? If Yenza shenan once, you can be sure she will shenan again. It's true. That's very true. Oh. He is dead. Let's see. And there's nobody that can... So he has a spent ability, so we no longer wake him up. The gossip is now dead, so there's no ability there. And the grandmother has a passive ability, so nothing happens. Oh yeah, no, Inkazure, I want you to be able to understand what's going on. Of course. Yeah. Thanks for asking questions. Okay, sweet. Good is doing really well. Oh, you know what I should have done? It would have been kind of funny if Lone Game Master survived. But we should make sure that somebody survives. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
I am confused because my role changed.
Your role changed? You should be the fool. What do you think your role is?
It says that I'm a puka.
Oh, that's very weird. Yeah, no, you are the fool. You're not the puka. I'm not sure. The app must have glitched somehow, but yeah, you are the fool.
Okay, yeah. I that's what I started as, so.
Yeah, you should have the ability to change your own token back. I don't have the ability to change it for you. If you click on your own token and look for an option that says like change character, you'll be able to fix that. You can take notes on everybody that way, by the way. You can change characters to keep track of who you think is what.
Okay,
sweet. Good luck.
Thank
you. Yeah, anytime. Okay. All right. That's all sorted. Let's wake everybody up.
He said the word fib.
Yep. Uh-huh.
That's how that works.
Speaking of fibs, Tasty Cakes told me he was alive. Silly little stinker.
Funny joke.
Funny joke.
All right, think about it.
Okay.
Huh.
Huh.
Well,
Interesting.
that's what we call us big sad. I'd still want to talk, get an idea of what role you were.
Hi, dead buddy.
Hey, you flipped.
Oh, hello.
I just got your message, Lone Game Master. If you want to get a chat, I can answer that question. Wait,
Okay.
what did I
can
say?
leave
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah, get out of here.
Goodbye, Ben. So when you're dead, you no longer have an ability unless your token specifically says you do. Yeah, sorry.
But because it's at the night that I nominate, but I didn't get the nomination request the night before.
No, so since you're dead, so your ability is each night choose an alive player. Either you or they are drunk until dusk. You can't die. I wish I had recognized that you were new. I would have touched base. So what this means is that when you choose yourself, that means that either you or yourself are drunk, which means that you're always going to be drunk, right? And when you're drunk, that means that you're no longer your ability no longer works. So that means now you can die.
Okay.
So but the sailor is one of those roles that is famously just worded in a way that usually needs a little extra explanation. So I apologize for that. But the trade-off of the sailor is you half the time, in theory, roughly, should be immortal. But on the other hand, you're spreading a little drunkenness around town, and so people can't trust their abilities as much. Or another option, I thought you were just assuming the option of some sailors will just choose themselves to make themselves drunk over and over again. That way they're not messing everybody else up. But they also don't really have an ability in the end.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Narrow down. Oops.
Hi. welcome,
Hi.
welcome back.
Okay.
But at least you have accurate information now rather than inaccurate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess it does give me some information. Because, so, like, my first gossip was that the big bad is between Lone Game Master and Map Hack. And so when you died, I thought that was correct, but because...
Oh, yeah. I missed on my gamble. I'm like 90% certain I missed on my gamble.
So because we assume that nobody died, then that's incorrect, which means those are at least not the big bads. And
so you are the gossip.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So now I can look at the other people.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm getting the most, personally, just like getting the most sus vibes from, I think, Crimson myself.
Yeah, I could see that. I genuinely don't know who is evil in this game right now.
Yeah.
So
I
know.
It says you can't die.
We were just.
Oh, you were assassinated. Wait a second, Peter. Rules clarification: Can sailors die?
When they are sober, they cannot die. However, oftentimes sailors are drunk.
You got drunk and got executed. Oh my goodness!
Don't do drunk, kids. Don't do drunk.
Yeah, I didn't know the rules, so
You had no. You
Yeah,
that's just it's a flip of the coin. You have to choose someone, and you might get drunk. You did an alcohol, and you got killed. That sucks.
yeah.
Okay, that is so good to know. All right, thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Gossip.
Oh.
Are you saying that you are the gossip?
Yes, I am. So, what could you be hiding? I mean,
that
puts you.
What are you talking about? Have you? Did you get bluffs?
No, there's no. We need to get bluffs. I'm the gossip. Night one, I gossiped that the outsider count was modified. We got 2 deaths, so in my world, there's a Godfather potentially. And then last night, yesterday, I gossiped that I made Petoni do homework and count even numbered seats. So Ben, Crimsonite, Yenza, Scruffy, or yourself was big bad, and only got 1 death. So it's either Pocharge.
It's a weird game that you're playing. Unless you didn't.
It's not a weird game I'm playing. I'm telling you, I'm the gossip.
I really am the sailor.
Well, I've now received a hard claim about Sailor too, so.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So pretty sure you're not that.
That's okay.
Oh, there's both the minions.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, I guess.
Yep.
Role left in play that chooses players.
You just said you are. You just said you.
Yeah.
You just said that you are. Please.
Someone lying in a game of Blood on the Clock Tower?
No. I really no.
Yenza, it's okay. We're gonna win the game. All of the evil team is alive.
I don't want to do this. Listen. I'm always evil, and everyone's always like, "Oh,
Rejoice, Yenza! You're going to win!
No, I've been
Rejoice!
I have been trying to be suspicious because I'm trying to prove that just because I'm suspicious, that doesn't make me evil. I got a good token, and I'm like, good, I'm gonna be suspicious as heck, and you turned me evil.
I didn't turn you evil.
dare
I'm guessing that was probably Crimsonite.
Oh, Crimsonite's evil. That's perfect. No wonder he wasn't going after me. Screw him.
Yeah, and Crash is the other evil. I think we might win tonight, but I'm not entirely sure.
That's amazing.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go.
Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
Hey. You leave those out of here.
Yeah, didn't we say this is a male only night? What was it?
Men don't have the right to talk about women.
Now that we're men, I think I'll change my.
What have I walked
All right.
into?
If anybody wants to gossip, go ahead and raise your hand. You must be
Oh,
alive.
that's not what I'm doing that for.
Crash,
The
go for
gossip
it.
corner is shrinking.
Oh. Crash would like to gossip that there's a mastermind in play.
Thank you much. Any other gossips?
I'm okay, thanks.
All right, nominations are open.
I would like to nominate Daniel, please.
Map nominates Daniel. Tell us about it.
He claimed to be something to me, but that thing just died yesterday when we executed it, allegedly. So,
Daniel, your reply.
It's not a double claim. You're actually literally the only person I claimed that role.
yeah, the person who Lone told me what his role is, again, allegedly, and that's a double claim with what you told me in private.
Yeah, but you're the you're the only person in private I've said. Everybody else I've said what my role is.
I know.
Including
I'm
to you.
aware. Yes.
Yeah.
That role that you told me in private is being double claimed.
Pacifist?
No.
Oh, that's not a problem. Okay. That's
Okay.
All right.
I have
I don't know,
information.
Did you forget what role you are?
4 votes will put Daniel on the
Hold
board.
on.
Information.
TC said he had
Matt
Matt
information.
forgot what
never
role
mind.
he was.
I think this is a good execution, but I am dead.
I would use a ghost vote on it personally.
I wouldn't. I've been voting for everyone except myself, but I think that this is
4
not
is
good.
enough. Any other nominations today?
Interesting.
I don't have enough
So I'll-
information to say anything.
I'll come forward with my information. I am the gossip, and on the first night, I gossiped that the big bad was in the bottom half, starting with Lone Game Master up to Map Hack. And then that extra death has been cleared by a gambler that was wrong. So assuming all of that information is correct, then Daniel is in that arc of possible big
Big
bads.
Yeah.
Given that information, if you trust my information and if you trust Scrappy's information.
Interesting. Crash, how did your thing go last night?
In my world, that gossip's a double claim, by the way.
Is this face not trustworthy?
Crash, how did that whole thing go last night?
Depends on who you ask, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know that as well, Crash. What happened last night?
I'm the gossip. I don't know what Tasty Cakes is doing. Night one. I gossiped outside of town. Night 2, I gossiped. Yesterday, I gossiped that the big bad was in an even numbered seat, and Mastermind today. I thought
I've
TC's
changed my
fake.
mind. Can we nominate Crash today?
I thought
please?
TC's fake gossip
Well,
was.
what the heck?
Any
I
other
trust
nominations?
TC over Crash.
But then
Bandon nominates Crash.
Abandon nominates Crash. Tell us about it.
I pass it over to Map Hack, who seems to have a better basis on the law.
I just trust Tasty Cakes more than I trust Crash.
Just double claim on gossip.
Yeah, double claim gossip. One is dead, one's not.
Crash, your reply.
I am the gossip, but in the world that I'm not the gossip, I'm evil and DA protected today.
4 votes will tie. 5 will put on the block.
But I think this would put
We're tying right now.
likely as a minion, not as a bad in a double claim. But then
I'll
that
drop
makes
my hand so that we can have a 6th
Yeah.
vote if we
Yeah.
pick someone else.
5 is enough. Crash.
I'm happy with this.
Crash's neck is in the noose. Any other nominations?
Newsy neck.
I was very
Oh,
worried.
we
my
use the
head
noose and
almost
not a
didn't drop.
guillotine.
So I'll put. Okay.
Oh. What if I like the
Sorry.
guillotine better?
Well,
We're
but
not
this town
French.
hates science, so
Yeah.
and rationalism.
Well, if
I'll use the
anything, the
guillotine
Jacobin
next time.
Revolution was very rationalist.
Crash will nominate Map Hack.
Crash nominates Map Hack. Tell us about it.
He's a spent role. I am the gossip. I mean, we just nominated me based off of vibes, I guess. So, yeah, I'd like to give myself a chance, but it doesn't look like town wants it.
Matt, your reply.
My response is that we gave you a chance yesterday. So I'm the grandmother in case anybody hadn't yet figured it out. That's why I'm feeling like deaf.
Did you just call my grandmother hard of hearing? Oh my goodness.
Yes, Yenza, specifically your grandmother.
My grandmother can hear wonderfully. Thank you very much. Lies and
Map
deceits.
Map Hack
Okay.
is ableist, therefore.
Hold on.
Okay,
Let's-
well,
think it's-
No, we're dropping
I
Wait,
don't
that.
know.
wait. We
I think
did.
it's
Wait,
better-
wait. Point of order.
I think
Point
it's
of
better to
order.
execute a double claim.
Oh,
Point of order, gone.
Point of order, we killed P.
I
Tony
think it's
Wow.
better
again.
to execute a double claim than it is to execute a grandmother at this stage, personally.
I'm
I
confused
am-
because
Five
my
votes
grandmother
will
died
tie?
5 years ago.
oh.
I am the evil goon, by
Six
the way,
to
so
put
you're
on
just
the
locking in a fourth evil.
That's fine. Lone, why are you voting on this?
Lone, take your hand down. Lone,
Please take
your
your
hand
Ghost
hand
down.
vote you're about to spend, buddy. That's
Okay,
a ghost
you
vote.
know
That's a
what?
ghost vote. Oh,
God, I was really worried.
That was close.
2 is not enough. Any other nominations?
Yeah, I can.
Peter,
I
your
can
camera.
believe in
I
evil-
know.
I can believe in evil Joan.
welcome back.
Hey, it's P. Tony.
Thanks.
The
It's
the
Pete
app's
Tony.
really been on the fritz tonight, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit. A little bit.
I wonder
Yeah.
if it's the app.
Closing votes in
not our
5.
connection.
I wonder if it's the app user.
That's
This
possible.
ghost vote, you only get one vote?
Yes.
Yeah, you only get
Yeah,
one
you,
vote.
you get one vote, and then as soon as it's used, it's gone for the rest of the game. So you really. Oh, go ahead, Peter.
Yeah, no, nominations are closed, and Crash, the guillotine noose tightens like a vial of poison. The hemlock, you're dead, brother. You're dead.
Better than a doornail.
Too bad.
Can something that was never alive be dead?
Oh, jeez. All right, sweet. Up next, we have. So there's going to be one more day. Poor pacifist. If Daniel had been executed, I would have let him survive. But I didn't really get a chance. I wish I had saved Lone Game Master when he was executed. That's fine though. I think that evil wins though. Like mechanically, Crimsonite will be able to, protect Abandon. And then the Poe is going to the Poe, since the Poe did not attack last night, the Poe gets to kill 3 people today. Well,
Can I make my choice here?
Yeah.
My 3. I get 3, right?
Order matters, by
So,
the way. You know
Yes. Point of order on that. If I pick, so Banana is a Hannah came out to me as fool.
that.
Can I pick her twice?
My reading has been my reading used to be yes, but my reading has been updated to say no. The wording is
Interesting.
players. So like when I went into like the Discord and the forums, the ruling that I've heard is it has to be 3 players, which means 3 different names.
Okay, I'm going to then just choose the 3 living good players, assuming Yenza's telling the truth about being an evil goon, and say Daniel, Map Hack, Banana.
Great. Thank you much.
Thank you.
All of them were goons. All right, sweet. So that is going to mean that Daniel dies, Map Hack dies, and the Fool gets a second life. So they just lose that second life. And that's rough. And Abandon is alive. So mechanically, we'll probably make this next day. Oh, I feel bad. It's kind of impossible for good to win at this point. I don't think there's any way. But I don't want to like show the hand. So the grandmother is done. We'll just wake everybody up. Good morning. Short
Good
night.
morning.
Um,
Good morning.
Matt, you smell like death. Daniel, you look like death.
Oh,
That's all I had to say.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, I take it back. Turns out
Ortel
it
just
was
roasted
grandmother.
the both of you.
I just got
it
done
could be-
talking to Lone Master. He's like,
Okay.
"Who said grandmother supposedly? I don't trust him a bit." He was the grandmother.
It could be that Crash actually
Oh.
was the goon.
Hi, King Aragorn and Urki. Yeah,
I
we
think
only
he
do
is the
one
evil
game
king. I would
these
be worried
days.
by that. And we got a Godfather kill last night.
Why
Oh,
do you, time out. Are you not
Why
the
are we-
grandmother? Why do you
I'm
not
the
think
grandmother.
that was your
No, I'm the
grandchild who
grandmother.
died?
Yeah.
Who was
Why
your
was- why
grandchild?
did
I'm
you-
not.
I'm not going to tell you that.
Oh, I get it
I'm
now.
not.
I am holding that under wraps.
Possible Shab, possible grandchild who died, possible
I'm sur-
Godfather kill.
I'm not.
If
I
the
don't
it's
believe
Shab.
Shab. I like really don't
Yeah,
believe Shab.
there's
I've
no
just
way we
heard
haven't
the
had a
world
regurgitation.
I
Yeah.
Not Shab.
He's been a little bit like cagey every time I've talked to him.
Well, if we trust TC's gossip information, he's really the only
And
other
I-
viable candidate.
I do well. Crimson Knight is still viable in there because it was Lone Game Master to
I'm
you.
fighting Banana, by the way. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Scruffy, you're going to be the one person to know this. She's my grandchild.
Okay.
What now?
You're my grandchild. I'm the grandmother.
What does the grandchild do again? Oh, you know.
If the grandchild gets killed while I'm still alive, then I die too. But I get to know
Oh.
the character and token.
I'm
Or the character.
Okay. So,
So-
Yenza came out swinging, so I think she's a minion.
Maybe.
I
Banana. Right
I
now,
have
we're.
to I have to take in this information because I thought both of my grandmothers were dead. So
Yeah. And the game. So we're thinking if TC's information is correct as the gossip, then the only other viable candidate for evil team member is Abandon. Like Big Bad anyway.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we think that you should nominate him today.
So bad.
Wait, how many live
We
players
have
do we
5,
have
so
now?
we can theoretically do 2. But maybe not.
live players? No, we only have 4, right?
Oh,
So
wait,
this
then-
is our last.
Yeah. It's
Well,
it's
no,
me,
I'll
Yenza,
unveil some- no,
Crimson
maybe.
Knight, and Abandon.
It depends on who they target. If they target Banana, then we might be okay because she's the fool.
Yeah, I got 2 lives. It's not YOLO for
Oh.
me.
So we might be able to pass today.
Your mind.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
I'll put
Well,
2
I don't
minutes.
have any information. So, what's your current evil team?
Let's see. How many do we need? 3. I don't know who the big bad is. I think if I'm basing it off of the information that I have, I would say Abandon as big bad.
Abandon.
Probably
I have
Lone-
Abandon right now.
Lone Game Master and Crimsonite
Lone
would be
Game-
my other 2.
Wait, Lone Game Master, he's dead. Well, he could be Zambul, but then your
He just seems suspicious.
well, your gossip was from him inclusive to Kevin.
Yes.
So then, so he can't be. Well,
What do you mean? Well, I think he's one of the
he could be.
minions.
Oh, he still could be. Oh, as a minion. Okay.
Yeah, I think Abandon is our big bad right now.
Yeah, that's what I have my book already.
I mean, I guess Crimsonite could be a big bad too. And really all I have with Crimsonite is a social.
that bring him in
Why? I think he's
Bec-
evil.
because I was talking to him. We were talking about you, and I was like,
Oh,
I don't
okay,
understand. Tell the court, tell the jury, why did you try to kill your grandchild yesterday? If you knew
I
that
did
Daniel
not.
was your grandchild, you tried
Daniel's
to
not
get
my
him executed.
grandchild. What are you talking about?
Why didn't Daniel die when you died?
No.
Who's
Hey,
your
Well, yeah,
grandchild?
he did, but he's not my grandchild.
How did he die when you died? And you're not the.
So, well,
not
no, hold on.
grandmother,
Yenza,
grandmother.
allow me to explain. I believe that Crash genuinely is the evil goon, and that means that I believe that we do have a Godfather in play, and that's why 2 kills happened last night.
Who is your grandchild?
I'm not telling you that.
I'm gonna leave this call so fast right now.
If
all
you,
filled with
don't
good
trust
shit.
leaves, I will. Yenza, if Crash leaves, I will tell you.
Are you the Zambul?
Me? No.
Yeah. I think you're the Zambul. You're not
Okay.
telling me that you're dead. What do you have to lose?
Yenza, I just told you. I gave
Crash,
you a
get out of
condition.
here.
If
Crash,
Crash,
go.
okay, Banana is my grandchild.
That's funny because I think she's evil too. She's not giving me
Oh.
any.
Is an act
Wouldn't it be
of
worse
criminal intent.
if
Punishable
someone
offense.
told?
Chopping block.
Guillotine.
The goose.
Gone.
French
but not
Revolution?
forgotten.
Guillotine?
Oh yeah, just guillotine for anyone who lies in Blood on the Clock Tower.
Wait, that's like a
Guillotine.
great name for
What?
a teenager band. Guillotines.
I think my cat
Oh.
had a really bad nightmare.
Okay.
Guillotine
Oh.
Goose,
Any
a very weird
gossips?
I say probably not. I don't think anybody should.
The
I'm the
gossip
gossip
corner is
guy.
sunk down
Are
to
dead.
1.
Okay,
I would like
I'm gonna-
to gossip that we're all having a good time. Nominations are
having
open.
a-
Yeah.
I'd like to lay out
Oh,
my
that
thoughts
means one of us
briefly.
has to die now, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
My thoughts are so I was the grandmother, as I mentioned yesterday. My grandchild is still living. Daniel was not my grandchild. Okay.
I like this
Okay.
story.
I believe that yesterday when we executed Crash, she was telling the truth that he is the evil goon, which is the reason why we had 2 deaths last night. Because otherwise, throughout most of the game, we've had 1 death that was not explainable by some other ability, like Scruffy's Gambler, for example, right? I believe it is safe for us to sleep tonight, personally.
Punk shoe.
I would like for us to go to sleep, and we can try and hit some. I personally think it's abandoned if we trust TC's gossip information about the big bad being in the top section. He's the
Which
only
I do.
person left alive there, right? Like, I think that
Crimsonite
is
is also in there.
Yeah,
Crimsonite's in there too. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I am inclined to believe that Crimsonite's the minion because of the weird double claim situation.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I
Great.
still think you're the big bad, right?
Yeah, that would
Great.
No,
So
I'm
Abandon,
definitely Crimsonite's the big bad, guys. No.
Abandon nominates himself.
Oh no!
Guys, I'm so suspicious. You should vote me out.
Wow, you threw your voice really well.
I believe it.
So yeah, one of those two, Abandon or Crimsonite. I think Banana and Yenza are probably.
You got us. We're evil. It's,
I was
fine.
gonna say I think you guys are probably
no,
fine.
It's fine.
despite
You
the
can
fact-
tell. You guys, we're evil. We're so evil. Me and Banana.
Yenza,
We did it.
I love
What's
the
up?
mustache. The
I
mustache.
mean,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, just look
Yeah,
at the
look at that
mustache.
mustache.
A mustache you
I was-
a
alternatively, it's entirely possible that all 3 evil players are still alive, and we only have 1.
It's possible.
left.
That's true.
Second call
Either
for
way-
nominations.
I think I'm still okay with going to sleep tonight.
I thought this makes sense.
Yeah.
Banana, I would not nominate today.
We can do it. What do you want to do?
You don't have to listen to
Grandmother's
Matt
not the boss of you.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let Matt Pass boss you.
Go ahead. You don't need to wait for me.
Okay, I nominate Abandon. I'm sus of the mustache.
Hannah nominates Abandon. Tell us about
Yenza's
it.
mustache is fine. Abandon's mustache is suspicious.
I was about to say, what about Jens's
Yeah?
mustache?
Mine is better.
Go ahead and make your case. Banana is a Hannah.
I'm sus of the stash and the red shirt, and just in general, I'm sus of Abandon.
All right, Abandon. Your reply.
If it'll clear me for tomorrow, fine. I've outed to a couple people that I'm the Exorcist. I don't think it has worked so far clearly, unless there's specifically either two outsiders in play or an assassin.
I can't
But-
be 2 outsiders. Well, I guess Godfather.
Godfather would make it 2 outsiders potentially. But if we want to, test this, either I'm worried that if we execute me, that the game could end. But
Yeah.
because
I don't think we
Zombul.
execute today.
Zombul, yeah.
2 votes will
I
put
agree.
Abandon on the block.
Think about it, too many
Let's
deaths
not.
for a zombie hand,
Okay.
but every living hand is up.
But guys, oh god.
Oh gosh, okay.
3 is enough. Any other nominations today?
Me.
Uh,
It's my turn. I want to nominate.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What?
Bananas, Hannah, your face is really beautiful, and I love you so much. And you're dodgy as beans. I'd like to nominate Banana Hannah, please.
Yeah, to nominate Banana as Hannah. Tell us about it.
Then I love you. I really, really do. I just don't take this personal. Okay, but here I go. All right.
No,
I'm just so cute. Okay, so I asked Banana Hannah on day 1, do you want to do her 3 for 3? And Banana says, I don't know what that is. But Banana has played Clock Tower before, so I'm like, maybe they don't do 3 for 3s where Banana comes from. But okay. I'll feel it out. And so I was like, so what have you been telling people? She's like, I don't know. I haven't really been talking to a lot of people. I mean, we had some chats, but they didn't really go anywhere. I'm like, what are you doing in this game of Clock Tower, though? But what are you
really
doing?
do never get information.
Well, what's the point of playing? Wait. Then I finally got a 3 for 3 out of Banana Hannah and went a little something like this. I'm either the tea lady, which Ben already hard claimed. So I'm like, okay, you're not the tea lady. She goes, I'm the fool. And then I was like, okay. And then she goes, or I'm the pacifist. And I don't think she's the fool on account of fools don't tell people who they are. The outsiders like to hide their little booties. And because she paused for a very long time to think of her last one, I don't think she's the pacifist either. I don't trust my bestie. Weird. Did you guys know we were wedding besties? We got married on the same day.
Wow.
Like within
Also-
3 hours of each other.
Yeah. Same day, same year, everything.
Can I just add, she doesn't like bananas.
I don't
like
I hate
bananas?
bananas.
Oh my gosh, what? Hands up, everyone.
You got my vote.
Oh, you got my
I
vote.
really
Alright.
do. I hate bananas. That's
Hannah,
why I am the mango queen.
go ahead and make your reply.
I'm the fool. I am actually the fool.
All right. 3 votes will tie. 4 will put on the block.
So, do you think you're gonna survive this if you were to die?
Yeah.
Oh.
If the first time you die, you
Yes.
die. So
I will say banana.
Oh,
well,
good.
That's a tie.
Okay.
3 is
Honestly,
a
best possible
tie.
scenario. This is what we should have done to start.
Yeah,
We just
I was
wasted
just
the
thinking,
votes for no
especially
reason.
knowing that she's the fool. Like, if we
Oh, if I
executed
had
me
used-
and I died, then wouldn't the big bad just be able to kill into their minion to win the game because 2 people left alive?
Yeah.
I didn't
many
even think about that
thoughts.
until I was nominated, so I was like,
I have so many thoughts.
So I
I
have a
do
lot of
think
thoughts.
I am leaning more towards Crimsonite over Abandon though, because he raised his hand with no justification, and I don't trust him at all.
Any
I mean,
other
I don't know in
nominations?
that man's
Either Crimsonite or Poe. If you would like to nominate, you may.
Poe? Who's
Poe?
Sorry, I was watching. Have you seen the Teletubbies meme?
Oh no.
No?
Wait a second.
what?
Wait a second.
In 5.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Oh no.
What is this kangaroo court?
Wait a
Nominations are closed and everyone goes to sleep.
Yay.
I don't trust anybody.
That was a terrible slip of the tongue. Oh no. But I did just see a Teletubbies
Gonna
meme.
beat the big battle out.
Yeah.
TikTok bad.
No, Faith Lou sent it to
I
me.
need to know how
It's
beans
the
can be
son from
dodgy.
Teletubbies with
Well,
Erky's
because
face
they
on top
dodge
of it.
out of your system and make lots of toots.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't matter. It's already over.
No, I still don't get it. What makes
They
me
roll
dodgy?
around and they're hard to. You know.
Oh boy.
Tippy tappy.
He protects himself. All right. Good morning, everybody, and happy death day to Banana is Hannah. And that's
Yeah.
game. Congratulations to the evil team. Well
Gosh, darn
done,
it.
everybody.
Oh.
Let me give a quick recap. Very unfortunate slip of the tongue on the last day there. Although I will say,
It wasn't the
I
only
did
slip.
actually.
It wasn't the only slip.
What wasn't it?
No, I slipped.
Oh, well, that's fine. I did see a Teletubbies meme just the other day. It was, in fact, Faithy Lou sent me a picture of the sun from Teletubbies with Erky's face on top of it. How nice.
Aw. That is terrifying.
A little bit. All right, so anyways, first, let's reveal not Crimsonite, but the Poe. That was abandoned.
I knew it.
I told you the stash was sus.
We had him on the block. We did.
Yeah, you guys could have got me.
Let me tell the story from Crimsonite's perspective. He was your devil's advocate who on the first day protected Crash. On the next day, he protected Yenza. On the next day, I think he protected himself. And then on the fourth day, he protected Abandon. So even though you had him on the block, he was in fact protected by the DA that day, which was unfortunate. Evil was doing a victory lap, I'm sorry to say. When he protected Yenza, I don't know if he was aware of this, probably. That was because Yenza was your goon.
I called it.
What?
Yes. Who thought that the best way to hide that information was by putting on a mustache.
I'm clever.
That's why I called it.
We had Lone Game Master, who was your sailor, who I have two regrets this game. One is I didn't realize it was Lone Game Master's first game. I wish I touched base because the sailor is a confusing role. So sorry for that. The second is I wish I saved him on the day he was executed because we had a pacifist in play with Daniel. And that was my one opportunity to save anybody. Your gossip was Tasty Cakes, who got one gossip out into the world, and that was that the big bad was in the bottom half. As you can see, that was not the case. We had a grandmother who was Map Hack, who saw the fool, Banana is a Hannah. The final nights.
I told you.
The two deaths came from 3 attacks from the Poe. That was from Daniel, Map Hack, and Bananas a Hannah lost her first life that night. The nights when Abandon charged, there was still a death because we had an assassin who took out his grandma. Wait, no. Who you
TC.
You took out TC. Oh, you took out the real gossip, huh? Gossips be fighting, huh? Who knew? Ben was your tea lady who was trying to play it cool, but I'm pretty sure Abandon figured it out. That was.
I looked up the song that you told me about, Ben, and I was like, oh, that looks like a tea set. Yeah.
And
if I had stuck with just the Tool reference, you would have not gotten it. It was the pot that I was referring to.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And that leaves Scruffy, who was also an extra death on night 2 because he was the gambler. And that was Bad Moon Rising.
Yay! Bye, YouTube.
Can I please not be evil the next time I play this? Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.